This is the Daiku, right? This is his
this is the
Super
Daiku.
Saiyan.
This is what everybody who has played this game for over a year will recognize as Daiku. He is done playing around. Sure, he tries hard from the start. He doesn't play around. He doesn't really play around from the start. But here we go. He is done playing games. You see that face that the collector's edition Bodvar has? He is angry. He's gonna take this down.
I just noticed his beard is just a slightly different color than the general maskiness. It's got a little hint of a blue. I'm sorry, I don't look at that skin because I don't have that skin. But you're right. This is Daiku kind of taking off the training weights, taking off the training wheels, so to speak, and he's going full force. He's bringing out the big guns. He's gonna bust out the Bodvar, and it's gonna be Daiku and Dobrain. They have to win one best of 5, then another best of 5 to beat out Sidero and Cake. And Sidero's helping him out as he nares his teammate.
Right now, Dobrain is going ham with his sword. Cake is also going just crazy with his spear. I mean, a Nai pick. We saw him with Nai at the end of the winners finals, just dominating completely. Ooh, the bomb toss from Daiku, though, to take Sidero out.
Less than 30 seconds in, Sidero is gone. Cake is getting close to the red. Sidero gets some solid gauntlet strings, but Daiku and Dobrain, they just played against gauntlets. They're used to that stuff.
They don't see the difference between now and before. The only difference is gauntlets don't die as quickly.
Sidero's already in the red. Sidero's already in the red on the second stock. Nice nair. Needs more. Second nair.
Oh, is that it?
That is it.
Does he have enough?
Down.
No.
Stocks have been evened up, but once again, Sidero is in the red. He's got to be so careful here as Daiku picks up the down like ground.
Dobrain! Oh, no!
And Sidero's gone, and now the stock advantage is 1 in Dobrain and Daiku's favor.
What did... Dobrain just bonked his head on the ceiling and completely lost track of his jumps and everything. Oh, that was super unfortunate. Cake is doing work. He's going to have to pick up the pace. Sidero's kind of under pressure. He needs assistance. Cake needs to see that and go help his teammate.
Pounding Sidero. Sidero has no answer. Sidero is done. It's all up to Cake here in game 1 of the grand finals, and Dobrain and Daiku are looking monstrous.
Cake is going to have to use this Queen Nai pick to snake his way through this. He's got 2 hardcore players to take care of. I mean, Daiku, Dobrain, both with... That's 4 total stocks he's got to get through.
Nice recovery.
He's only got 1 left.
That's just solid.
They are looking so comfortable right now.
Daiku he's got fantastic gimps. With the extra defense, the extra protections that is afforded by the Bodvar. He's got... Oh, they dropped the side sig, but Cake is... He's so damaged. What's up?
Can I just say how many hits that took to actually get Cake into orange? And Cake had no kills. They had 1 total kill. I mean, the other death was Dobrain SDing under the stage on accident.
It's just to make the other team feel better, all right? Sometimes it's about you know, it's the good manners, right? It's the GM. But Dobrain and Daiku, they're looking very comfortable. The big gimps from Daiku. I really want to... It's the standout play. Absolutely running over Sidero. Sidero has to think long and hard about who he's going to switch to, if he's going to switch. And yes, he will be switching to the Asuri.
He's bringing the Asuri back from when he played it earlier on in the tournament. He played very well. They won those games, so you cannot really argue that this is a bad pick. Honestly, Katars in this situation, they've got double Katars. Cake was doing well with Katars earlier. It's hard to say how this match is going to go, though, because Daiku and Dobrain were just so dominant in that last match.
Well, we're going to see if this adjust is exactly what they needed. Sidero is already getting knocked around a little bit from the downlight, the dares, and everything in between. Cake has yet to touch a weapon. He gets a solid bomb toss. He's actually not taking too much damage.
Well, that's just Queen Nai for you. 8 defense is not going to take too much punishment overall. Sidero, both Sodero and Daiku playing a very dangerous game out at the bottom of the shenanigan zone, and Dobrain finding the kill on Sodero so quickly. Cake has to really figure out what's going wrong here. Cake and Sodero both.
Sodero almost side-sigged his teammate there.
Cake had to interrupt him for it to not be a kill.
Nice side-sig follow-up to take down Daiku, excuse me, and I believe that was a ground pound from Cake, takes down Dobrain, and Cake is holding it down for the team. Sodero, he's gotta survive. He's gotten gimped in big ways so far. He just needs to survive, rack up the damage, and let Cake, with that, I believe it's 7 force on Queen Nai, just run wild.
I mean, 7 force, 8 force, it's pretty close in similarity. You hit really hard. That's all that matters. And, you know, characters like this that have a lot of defense, or an average amount of defense even, oh my gosh, the hit trades going on right now are just insane. And Sodero takes a sword to the face.
Sodero's, he's got it. He's
got to figure out a way to get back, though.
Well, he's just gotta wait. What he's really gotta do, is he had to hold out while Dobrain and Cake were fighting out and just hope that Cake could win that 1v1. Cake just now getting down to his second stock as Sodero is going for a big gimp onto Daiku. Ignores the fact that Daiku's got the hammer recovery potential. It doesn't matter though, because Dobrain takes down Cake and we're even in stocks.
There's so much happening. Neither one of us have a breath to speak. Cake getting the combos off onto Daiku. Already building that, starting the damage build up on that side. Cake taking the mine to the face though. He's stuck in the air. He needs to figure out a way to get back to a neutral position before Dobrain finds a neutral sig. Just barely misses it. Dobrain deep in the red though. Same with Cake. It can go either way.
But you're forgetting that it's Cake on Queen Nai with 1,000,000,001 defense. As Dobrain looking for a side sig, Cake picks up a dare. Daiku not done yet. It's gonna go down to the shenanigans. The down sig pickup from Dobrain will give them the stock advantage, but Daiku's in the red. He's in the red.
That's the thing. Right now, it looks like Dobrain and Daiku have the advantage, but it's actually so close. If Cake or Sodero land a strong signature move, manage to catch 2 of them, Daiku's out of this match. Dobrain's by himself versus 2 players. 1 move can completely change the flow of this game.
And keeping that in mind, Daiku doesn't care. He's been ground pounding and daring inside the shenanigans, picks up the dare onto Sodero, and now it's all up to Cake. Sure, it's Cake, sure, it's Queen Nai, but it's against Dobrain and Daiku.
That's 2 players. That's 2 characters worth of damage that you have to worry about. Dobrain looks like he's gonna he's gonna eat it. He's gonna look for the confirm though.
And that will do it. Game 2 goes the way of Dobrain and Daiku. A little bit of a better showing. From Sodero and Frostcake.
They're picking it back up. They're definitely finding some sort of stride there. Cake with 3 kills, Sodero only with 1, but you know, in the end, getting that down to 1 stock each, even if Dobrain kind of sacrificed himself for the finisher there, he still had a stock left over, so it didn't cost him, you know, too much. But in the end, they're finding their stride.
Ooh.
They're taking more stocks off, and
Sodero's
if the trend
on
continue, I guess so. I mean, he can play sword. He's played Val.
Yeah, we saw his sword play. I mean, obviously he just played a Suri, but this is an interesting pick. I'm not sure how it's going to work out for them, as Cake is the first one to take a decent amount of damage. Dobrain just took a mine to the face, keeping himself even with the opponent's damage, but Cake is just getting juggled, has yet to pick up a weapon.
I keep thinking about the Sodero pick, and honestly, I don't know if I like it. It feels like a panic pick to me. Something where you feel like something is going to work out better.
I agree. It feels like Sodero is just trying anything, just hoping that some sort of magic will happen with this character pick, as Daiku picks up a big side sig, and Cake just doesn't have jumps, falls down, and Daiku gets a double.
I want to see Sodero go back to playing Gauntlets. When he was on Gauntlets 2 rounds ago, he had some of the most insane damage build-up strings that anyone in the match had, period. And he was doing so much work with that stuff, but unfortunately now it doesn't feel the same. Dobry getting the punish on Sidero on the side, and Daiku just finding the gap, punishing it completely.
Daiku looking for more though, as Cake picks up a side air to take down Dobrain's first stock, and Cake wants to keep the juggle going, but Daiku is able to survive, doesn't get caught by the nair from Sidero, and Sidero is so close to his last stock. He's gotta just extend his stocks as long as possible. At this point, I want to see Sidero just go to Roland and say, just make it hard for them to kill him. Side air from Daiku does it.
Go to Roland or go to Core. Both of them have high defense. One of them has gauntlets, and we know Sidero is fantastic with those. Just play it.
Nice side stick behind Daiku, takes him down.
Daiku finally gets taken out. After Sidero's already lost 2, Cake has nearly lost his second stock.
Down
there
6.
it is.
Down
Oh.
6! I swear, in the patch notes it said they gave that more recovery. Sidero with a nice down light ground pound onto Daiku though. Ooh, the mine toss ends up not working out in their favor as it takes down Sidero, and it's all up to Cake. And Daiku and Dobrain have plenty of stocks to spare.
I have this feeling that Dobrin, after the patch notes came out, was like, he was kind of saying that the down sig was it was less
Great
useful
patience.
because of the recovery frames, but honestly, he was probably chuckling to himself like, that's nothing. I can keep throwing this out there. It's still the same move. I'm not gonna worry about it at all. I can catch people. I can throw it out, and we got the reset. This is game 1, Grand Finals 2.
With the help of that, the down sigs, Daiku and Dobrain take it out 3-0 to get the reset, and we are going to the grandest finals. They've gotten the reset. Both teams are now in the lowest bracket. It's going to be Sidero and Cake versus Daiku and Dobrain, and Sidero and Cake have not found the footing that they need. They haven't.
Well, Sidero's back on Core. I think this is a start. Cake was doing fantastic on Nye, so if they did a Nye Core matchup, I think that would have gone really well, but it's hard to say. We're going to have to see how this pick works. Dobry and Daiku just seem to be in stride right now. They are feeling the game. It's going to be tough to stop this momentum that they've built.
I mean, it's the defense is nice. It seems like Sidero and Cake are kind of going to something a little bit more closer to home, a little bit more comfortable, but they need something to just slow down the pace, like you were saying. It's the hammer play. If that's what it is, then it's going to work out as Sidero picks up a big Sair onto Daiku, and Dobrain is getting close to the red as Cake really hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. At first, I thought it was the Queen Naya that attributed to it, but it seems like just general Cake positioning to keep himself from taking too much as Daiku gets a nice stop side air on the left side.
Well, he is definitely playing more careful. You cannot understate how good Daiku and Dobrin are. And Cake just felt the full force of that, taking the weapon spike down. They're down a stock. Dobrin still in 3 stocks. He's not dead yet, but they're gonna try to get the kill. Oh, he couldn't recover.
But Cake with those big Sairs, is this Twilight with those Bodvar Sairs? Daiku has no answer. Daiku gets taken down. Stock advantage is the way of Cake and Sidero.
I think they found what they were looking for. This Core pick, this Bodvar pick, the team coverage that they need. I think they found their stride.
And Cake is doing a great job picking up some nice neutral lights. The momentum has definitely swung in the way of Sidero and Cake. Sidero, one big ground pound, not able to get another. Daiku turns it around, weapon toss, and Sidero is done. The stocks have been immediately evened up just with a weapon toss ground pound from Daiku.
Daiku's approaching red, though. I mean, even though he's found success,
Nice
he's got to be
side sig.
careful, and
Gets
that is it for
redirected by
Dobrin.
the ground pound. Nice
Oh,
side.
Daiku, no!
It's all up to Dobrin.
He overextended. He overextended against Sidero, and now we have a black hole.
Neutralize.
This is Cake and Sidero
Neutralize.
getting the finisher here.
Neutralize side sig.
That's it. They have found what they were looking for. This is the comp. Why Sidero didn't bring this out in the last match, I have no idea. But he's found the thing that he was looking for. the core pick.
It's possible that they were thinking,
The
you
core
know,
core pick.
the core Queen Nai synergy just wasn't there for them, and maybe that's why they avoided the core. But the second he switched to core, we're seeing the Bodvar come out, and it's working in strides for Cake and Sidero.
Oh yeah, and I think what we're gonna see, maybe a Blackguard keep, probably not though. It's hard to tell. Thunderguard Stadium could be the pick. I can't imagine they'd want to go to Great Hall, but they're leaving it open for sure.
It's not the worst pick in the world. Yeah, they're going to go to Great Hall. One of the big advantages, obviously, we like to talk about the sword and how you can do the ledge guards. Ledge guards not exactly viable in this setting, just due to the fact that, well, there's someone else to potentially interrupt the ledge guards. Or ledge cancels. I don't know why I keep saying ledge guards. Ledge cancels. So, I don't think we'll be seeing a whole lot of those here.
Probably not. Not solo ledge cancels. You got me saying it now. Not solo ledge cancels to be sure. But you never know. We might see some kind of. I mean, it might be wishful thinking, of course, but we might see some combo ledge cancels. Well,
looks like Sidero doesn't need any ledges as he gets the Nair ground pound edge guard onto Daiku. That will take him down the big Gimp. And it's a huge lead start off for Sidero and Cake.
Sidero with those gauntlets. He found the exact Gimp that he needed. Ooh, but nice Dobry getting his revenge. Getting the ground pound on the edge. Spiking him down. That's the equalizer right there. That's what he needs.
Oh, but Cake picks up the dare.
Dobry gets popped.
We've got double hammer on the red team. Sidero looking for an edge guard. No, he just goes back up and Cake catches him with a neutralite.
Cake is doing a great job at covering the back of Sidero. If Dobrin or Daiku tries to get behind someone, he was there to cover it. He did take a pretty big hit there from the blue team, and honestly, this is extremely even.
I mean, the person who is the closest to death is going to be Daiku as he gets caught by that Nair. Dobrin trying to help him out, but Sidero, one weapon toss. Ground pound. No! Waits too long. Doesn't matter. Daiku burned too much. Couldn't get to the wall and is once again going to be a stock advantage going the way of Sidero and Cake, but Dobrin he's just putting out damage with this bow.
Dobrin has done a fantastic job of severely extending this stock. I mean, he was in yellow, just like flat yellow. Wait, can he get back? What? What is the Gimp? Sidero with the Gimp, almost with the double Gimp.
Position.
That's the double. That's
Nair,
the double.
Ground pound.
That's the double.
Sidero's taking down Daiku. He's got 2 stocks. Cake's got 2 stocks. Dobrin is in the yellow, and Cake wants to side air his team.
Sidero was going insane right there. I kind of want him to throw away the hammer right now, purely for the fact of how good his gauntlet play was.
Well, there's the hammer throw, there's the gauntlet pickup, there's the side air, and Sidero thinks it's done, charges up the throw, and that will do it. And that is 2 games going the way of Sidero and Cake after the reset. Do I need to repeat? Do I need to repeat just how monumental Sidero and Cake have been? This is grand finals. They took down Dobrin and Daiku, the first seed, the top 2 placing in the last EU 1v1, the first placing in the last EU 2v2. Dobrin and Daiku have been absolutely destructive, and Sidero and Cake seem to have found the red wire and have stopped the explosives from going off. Cake and Sidero are 1 game away from winning it out over Dobrin and Enix Daiku.
You know, if I don't see more cores in ranked, I don't know what it'll take to get this character played, because it is obvious that this is a fantastic character. Sidero is using everything in his kit to get all these Gimps, and look, he's getting the punishes. Not right now. Daiku is ooh. This is going back and forth. The trades,
and he gets it.
Sidero finds it.
Sidero finds the ground pound on top of Daiku's head. Dobrin wants to immediately even it up, but can't quite do so. Daiku is going to do it for him. Picks up the ground pound, and Cake actually has the health deficit as he gets knocked into the mine. Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla indeed. Dobrin still holding onto that third stock.
Oh,
and
saved
then
by the weapon toss. Immediate
no!
pick up on the recovery. That was 100% not intentional. Cake was looking for the recovery onto Daiku, and he gets it, and it's even.
It's purely even. Dobrin and Daiku need to find something. They cannot afford a loss right now. They'll take second place. There's only one spot that they want. This is the last chance.
Patience from Sodero on that gauntlet.
This is the last chance for them to avoid elimination. And Sodero just playing so strong. Russian Mafia!
God! Sodero just hit the Russian Mafia, and they're not done yet. Dobrin has to survive it, but Sodero, he's a monster. He is an absolute monster. Gets caught by the neutral sig, but oh my goodness! And I don't want to discount Cake. Cake is the other half of this Sodero Cake combination, and Cake is doing a great job following up, picking up the kills.
He found the one on Dobrin just now. There's 2 stocks left between Dobrin and Daiku. Sodero is just dropping pressure, and Daiku's out.
Done. It's all up to
This is
Dobrin.
It is all up to Dobrin. If Dobrin cannot do this, that's it. Cake and Sodero take this. Dobrin gets a neutral light onto Cake.
Finish.
Almost takes him out.
That'll
There's
do
the
it.
kill. He
Got
needs
us.
to find something onto Sodero.
Yes.
Dobrin is playing his hardest right now. He's trying to
for a gift.
play very carefully and avoid the damage from Sodero and Cake. But the pressure between these two players is so dense.
That was close.
I like dense. All it takes is just a little bit of damage here and there from Dobrin. Oh, but Sodero starts the gimp.
He got the wall touch.
Oh, he
More
gets the throw.
nairs.
Oh, he landed the
He got the
recovery.
touch,
That was
but
it.
that is
That was
it.
it.
3.
As soon as he landed the recovery, that was it. Sodero and Cake take it down. 3 games in the Ultra Super Grand Final. Sodero and Cake. Bring it in.
Wow.